I'm Dan Galusha, and welcome to another edition of Shoot and Plink. Yep, I'm behind the camera because we're going to shoot that thing up there. That's one of those new hangers that a lot of people are using, AR500 hook hangers. Got one of those and put up a regular profile, a small profile, and we're going to be shooting that with my Henry Golden Boy carbine here. And just for the heck of it is what we're doing, because I have mounted that, which I'll be talking to you in just a moment as to how I mounted those pipes. So let's take some shots at it first. Well, now I'm going to show you, like I said, what I did with this. And it's unloaded, see? And I'm going to set that over here in the corner, a good safe corner. Right in there. Works great. So, what I've done over here, now you can remember, I had another video where I showed you using this, like these, with these hooks, where I had the brackets that you have another pipe, in fact this pipe, slid into, and four sticking down as legs. Now that's nice if you're in an area of where you're open and what have you, but what if you have a pit like this? The problem is it's going to throw off your lines that you have as far as shooting goes. You're going to have it way out here because it is not going to go in here. You can take those brackets and just screw them to there, but then they're permanent. I wonder if you want to move it somewhere. You can. So, well, I guess you could, but it's going to be a pain in the hind end because you're going to have to do a lot of unscrewing and what have you. With this way, I can take this off, take my brackets somewhere else, set those up, and I've got the both worlds, right? What I have done is up here, those are plastic conduits. Now you can use metal if you want. In fact, metal's more durable. But I have plastic, which should last pretty good, and there's not a lot of sun, so it's not going to have deterioration in that way. I've screwed it down to both sides, and we'll get this out. In fact, looks like I hit some center shots. Happy with that. Anyway, that wasn't what we were planning on. But take these. That's all the hooks that we have. Now, there's some tape on the end of this. Just slide it like this, lift it up, and bring it out. There you go. Now you've got your mount right here, and you can come back and slide it in. No problem at all. Just take it, make sure that she's in line, bring it down, and there. Now what you do want to do is make sure that you don't have too small of a clamp. If you do, you're going to have a devil of a time. This one is just about right. This is a 1-inch pipe. And I think I've got I don't think I went to 1 on this. I know I was messing around with it. This is actually a little bit smaller than a 1-inch, but it still works good. And it fits it a little bit tighter. You can go to a larger one if you want, and that works too, especially on the plastic. And as I said, you can see, it really fits in there good. You got your hooks. Speaking of those hooks, we've talked about them before, but you know, these are about 6-inch hooks. In my case here, where I've got my basic backup down in here and also the pit dug into there, I'd kind of like to have 8 or maybe even 10-inch hooks. That's something that you want to look at when you're going with this with hooks and such, is you're going to make sure you got the right length and maybe even have a variety. I mean, I'm not going to say that it didn't work, because that 6 worked well, especially with this silhouette type of a target. In fact, it worked very well with it. So it's pretty much up to you on that, but I did want to bring up the fact that if you do something like this with the conduit clamps, it really works nice. Almost sounds like I'm doing a tips and stuff segment, but I'm not, because we did some shooting here. So until next time, shoot safe and have a great day of plinking.